Okay, I'm so excited for this next reading because I don't think I've ever done a who will your future spouse be and what career they're doing. So I'm kind of excited. Okay, let me just get to the reading. So I've already pulled the spread for you. We have careerist, painter, doctor, and butcher. So these are the top 4 candidates that one of my subscribers will end up marrying, okay? So let's talk about the painter first. So this person feels artistic, expressive, somebody with softer features like a brunette. They might have bluish or greenish eyes. They could be on the shyer side, I'm seeing. But yeah, it's something about their eyes. Something about their eyes. They're very detail oriented. See how this guy is holding the paintbrush? Very, very studious. Very, I want to also say spiritual or art, not artsy, but very calm. Very calm, yeah. There's something so unique about their style too. They may be a little bit different, like dress a little bit different. I'm seeing like top hats, like leather jackets. I'm also seeing like brownish, like ripped pants or something like that. So they're more on the creative, or I should say effortless side. So I'm picking up like paint stained hands, like they have a relaxed posture, somebody who's never in a rush. They could like to go for that like messy hair, like Johnny Depp style. That's what I'm picturing. Or like a Colin Farrell type. Or Skeet Ulrich from Scream, yeah. I'm also getting like a Matthew Lillard type and not as goofy. So this person feels a little bit more natural, not a perfectionist. So they're attractive in a sense where they're like the strong and silent type, I should say. Like, so I'm just getting like the Johnny Depp of this. This is the Johnny Depp of this deck, yeah. Something again coming back to me is the eyes. So if you meet somebody who's into the arts, paints, music, designer, what's gonna really stand out is their eyes. All right, so we have the doctor. So this is a completely different energy. Oh, actually, sorry, let me go back to the painter. I do have a couple names. I have Aaron, Bobby, Benjamin, Zachary, Matt, Omar, and a name that starts with an L. Lars or Landon, something like that. All right, next we have the doctor. So shifting to the doctor now. This is a completely different energy. This person feels really clean cut, put together. This is your traditional, they're giving me like a Virgo or a Capricorn energy. This person is very, very meticulous, not just in their work life, but also in their everyday life. I'm seeing somebody with a defined jawline. They could live in the city, New York City, LA, Atlanta. They carry themselves like they know what they're doing. they're very authoritative, but I feel like they want to be open, but the way they were brought up is that they had to be a perfectionist all their life. So if you know somebody like that that's around you, this could potentially be your husband. They could wear glasses. Defined jawline keeps coming out. Defined jawline. And hazel eyes. Hazel eyes. I'm seeing somebody with dimples. I'm also seeing somebody who could have 2 or 3 kids already from a first marriage. The place that they work at could be next to like a park, or they like to go to their park and eat their lunch. They don't like to be around like all the nurses and other doctors. They like to take their lunch to a peaceful and quiet area because they get overwhelmed. This person has a problem with work-life balance, and this person, that's what could have ended or partially ended their first marriage, was the work-life balance. But yeah, I'm seeing somebody with really, really sharp features. Think like Julia Roberts' half brother. Or Eric Roberts. Yeah, that's his name. You've probably seen him in Lifetime movies. I'm also getting like the guy from Grey's Anatomy that recently passed away, R.I.P. And I'm also getting like there's this actor on House. He's really tall. He has like really distinguished features. Not House, I'm sorry, the OC, like Peter Gallagher. He could look like Peter Gallagher with like the side part. They really take pride in their career. They really take pride in even their posture and how authoritative they are. They are really professional most of the time, but they really want an outlet. They really want fun. They really want to try new things. So I think this is where you can come in and help this person, because I feel like if you're watching this, you're more of like the free spirit, like the I'm seeing like a girl with curly hair, long curly hair, flared pants, a little out there with dressing. That's what this person needs, so it can be balanced. This person is also calm too, but I just feel like they're not as open as they should be, but I think that's because of their divorce. All right, moving on to the Butcher. Okay, we have the Butcher. This energy is pretty strong, grounded. I'm feeling like this is a older Italian or Irish man, getting strong 40s to 60s. Somebody who's very muscular, very built, very gym oriented. I'm thinking of like a Hugh Jackman with broad shoulders, strong hands. This person may have more of like a rougher features, like the bad boy type, a little bit more rugged, but deep down inside they're like a teddy bear. So their energy feels more protective. They're very real and blunt. So if you know somebody like that who's in your life, who I'm describing all these features, that could be them. They're not overly polished. They wear like sweatpants, t-shirts, but there's something really attractive about how raw they are and how authentic they are. Their hands especially stand out. They could have like cracks on some of their fingers. because they work with them a lot. I don't only see them as being a butcher, I see them doing another side job, whether it's like welding, construction. So I feel like butcher is just one of their jobs. This person could have, I'm getting like a really deep voice, like a steady presence, confirmation. Someone who's always dependable but can also be intense. Like this person could have resting bitch face. And this person probably has like 3 to 5 friends, if that. They're very, very family oriented. They might be really, really close with their sister, and they could be estranged from somebody in their family, like a older gentleman, like a grandfather or an uncle, something like that. For names, I'm getting Mark, getting Hector, I'm getting the last name Ruiz or Ramirez. They could also be Hispanic. I'm also getting that they've traveled overseas quite a bit to visit family, so their family could still live overseas. I'm also getting something about champagne glasses. They could like to cater parties, or they could have recently been in a wedding or at a wedding. I'm seeing the name Victor, Vinny, Vincent, Tommy, or Antonio. And for some of you, this person comes from a really large family, like 3 sisters, 2 brothers, or 3 brothers, 2 sisters, something like that. They may have had a parent who passed away from an illness as well when they were growing up, or they had to take care of somebody who was elderly. I'm also seeing that one of their parents could have worked at a hospital, something about a hospital, or they could be taking their current one of their current family members who's still alive, to the hospital to get some sort of treatment. All right, so the last one is careerist. This one I wasn't really feeling the energy at first, but let me meditate on this one a little bit. Okay, I'm getting somebody who's like one of those people, like on, Shark Tank. Yeah, this is definitely a Shark Tank type of person. They're not just clean cut like the doctor. This is a person who's very calculated and intentional. They could be a car salesman. Everything about their appearance feels like dark clothes, black, gray, or neutrals. Their eyes stand out the most. This person could have blue eyes, and they could have a dark side. They could have grew up with one or both parents being narcissistic. This person is always on the lookout. Like, you can't get anything past this person. They're always scanning you. They can read you from a mile away. They're always overthinking everything. There's a certain intensity about the way they look at people because they do not trust anybody. This person might have like literally just one friend or no friends. But they do have a sweet side to them. It just does not come out. Like you can't pull it out of them unless you were to spend like a lot of time with this person, obviously, but I'm just getting the word mysterious. They could have pretty defined cheekbones. For some of you, this person could actually be a model. They do have to network a lot with people, but I'm getting that they don't even like people. Straight up. Like, I think they just want a companion and that's it. This person has been done wrong in life so many times that they're kind of just like, I just want a wife, kids, and that's it. Yeah, I think that this person has been abandoned a lot. I'm getting the name, an H name. And I'm getting a C name like Chris. Christopher. Daniel. They come off really intimidating too because they have to, because of their job. Their mind is always working 100 miles per minute, always planning, always on the go, always on the move. And I think the reason why they're so successful is because they made work a number one priority, so that way they don't have to think and feel about hurt. They don't have to sit there in their thoughts and feelings, because I feel like this person lives alone or just came out of a relationship. They are very confident. They're a straight shooter, straight to the point. They aren't as carefree as the other people in this spread. They're more deliberate and strategic. I keep hearing strategic. And they don't just want success, they expect success. Like, this person is always on overdrive. They have to be the one, if they do have a friend group, which I don't think they do, or if they did, they would always be the one in the friend group that would always brag about their car, their house. They could drive like some kind of yellow car, or like a Porsche, or like a Lamborghini, something like that. Yeah, this person is really, really well off, but good luck picking their brain, because they are always on high drive. They always have somewhere to go. They leave a mark on people, but like it's a mysterious way. It's not like, wow, that person was so sweet. It's more like, I wonder like if this person like lives a double life, or so this person could end up being your spouse, but are they the best person? No, I don't think they're the best person, but to the right person, they will be loyal. Yeah. So out of all these four, I hope something resonated with your future spouse. So again, we have the careerist, the painter, the doctor, or the butcher. So one of these four people is going to be your spouse that you're going to be meeting. I'm getting the timeline either within the next 2 to 5 years, or they could already be around you. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.